Hello, my crafty friends. My name is Denise Becker, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from sunny Florida. And sorry, I've been away for a few days. My daughter, they changed her medicine, and boy, did she have a bad reaction to it. And I had to help her, take care of her and my furry pups. So my little girl. So yeah, I just got home last night and I was just exhausted. I was dying to get in here because I was on a roll and then it just suddenly stopped. And I want to get back in here because I've got so much to do. My God. But I cannot believe I have a little basket by my chair that I put. My husband always checks the mail, and if I have something, he tells me, and he sticks it in this little basket. Well, I was going through it last night and I found this card, and this is from April, and I am so sorry. It's from Sharon, Sharon Brown, and it's what is it? What is her channel? Sharon at Connection of Lives and Interests 2020, and honey, I am so sorry. I don't know. I can't even tell you if he told me and I forgot, or he forgot to tell me. I don't know, but I was like shocked when I saw it, and I'm so sorry. I feel terrible that this happened, but it just about killed me when I saw it. Oh my God. But anyway, honey, thank you so much. Look at this beautiful card, and it looks like and feels like this is like, I think she painted this. I think it feels kind of lifted like it's acrylic or something. I don't know. I can't be sure, but I believe she painted this herself, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I just love that. Love it. The colors, and look how she did her little thank you. I love that. And she edged it in purple. It's absolutely beautiful. And honey, I am so sorry. I didn't know it was there. I would never, I'm so sorry. I feel terrible about that. And she was just thanking me for something I sent her, and April, and I'm so sorry, honey, but thank you so much. That is absolutely gorgeous. Aw, made by Connection of Lives and Interests, Sharon. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate this, and I deeply apologize for letting this happen. I didn't realize it was there. I just happened to be going through my little basket, and I saw it, and I went, oh, God almighty. I couldn't believe it. But she sent me this, and there's another, and I just had it. There's another little piece that's it's over here somewhere. This little flower, and look at this. There's another little piece that goes under it, I believe, and this cute little topper that goes on top. Look how sweet that is. I don't know if she made that or what, or if it was from a piece of lace or something. I don't know, but it's just so thoughtful of you, honey. Thank you so much. And these little birthday stickers, how cute. And I love these because I like to stick them on like the back of a birthday card. How cute. Oh, thank you so much, honey. You didn't have to do a thing. Oh, here's another little piece that goes to this flower to put it together. And there's another piece too. But you know, I'm a disaster up here, and since I haven't been in my craft room for days, I don't know where anything is. So and then this little girl, little fairy girl and little butterfly, how cute. It was so sweet of you, honey. And these, I was like, oh my gosh, how good is that for Halloween? These are perfect, and I will definitely be using these. So perfect timing, honey. Late, but perfect timing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this, honey, and I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry. I missed it, and I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. And I've been wanting to try the napkin technique, and look at this beautiful napkin. Oh, that's gorgeous. And I am going to do it with this napkin, and I'll show you. I'm dying to try this. I was talking to Suzanne, Crafty Sue 519, and she just uses a glue stick. That's all she does, a glue stick. So I got a glue stick, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to watch some tutorials and just see what happens. But that is a beautiful, beautiful napkin, and I've been dying to try that technique. I've never done it. So thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. And again, I'm deeply, deeply sorry that I didn't even realize it was there. I'm so sorry, honey. But I do appreciate this so much, and your card is absolutely gorgeous. I love abstract like this, and I think she painted this. I think she painted it because it feels raised, and it feels like acrylic, and the colors are just stunning. So thank you, honey. Thank you so much, and I deeply appreciate this. I almost died last night. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, that's me lately. But thank you, honey. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate this so much, and I'm so sorry. I'm just going to put this, actually, I'm going to put it over here so nothing gets lost. I had started making these little, because I've got so many I've got to make, these little treat boxes that I'm putting this candy corn mix in. I do have some plain candy corn, but I kind of like these little pumpkins, so I put a couple in these little bags. This is Amy. It's actually Amy's, but I said, can I have that just to show? She gave it to me. She said, yeah, buy me another one. It's okay. But yeah, they're cute. I really like these, but I do not like the Velcro. Now that just ruins it for me. That just ruins it. It's a very simple and quick and easy little box, but I do not see the Velcro. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it ruins it. I don't know. I've made 3 of them. Why did I do 3 of them like that? I have no idea. But I might use them because I have so many to make, but I'm certainly not using Velcro anymore. Yeah, I did it on all 3 of them. I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you kidding me? Because I hated it the second I did it. And I turned around and did it 3 times. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so I changed that. I said, you know what? Even though a couple of special boys I know are going to be getting these, I don't think they'll mind. There's a twine on there because I just like it so much better closed that way. I'll show y'all how it opens. It does have to have something to close it because this is a flap. I'll show you. Yeah, so I'm not going to open that up because I tied it up. Yeah, see, it goes like that. So if you had nothing, it would just kind of flap open. That's why I put the even who was it? It was Chicken Scratch I got this from. She's a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and this was week 3 of her Halloween whatever. I don't know how many weeks she did it for, but this was week 3, and I'll link her channel. I did tweak the measurements a little bit because I wanted less of the white to show. But I'll show you. You can, definitely follow her channel if you'd rather, have it like this. I just kind of liked this, and I changed the DSP up on this. And I'm not gonna have enough Stampin' Up. I didn't order. I only got 1 set of this Halloween. I don't know why. Usually I definitely at least get 2 or 3, but I have other Halloween paper, and I think I have some retired, so I think I'm just going to use up what I have and use the rest of what I have, use that up. So, but I think it's adorable. I did change the little eek I used instead of boo to you on that, because I think with I like the boo, but I think I would put little ghost on it, and I want to use up those little glow-in-the-dark ghost I have, so I don't know. And I also have glow-in-the-dark paper, and believe it or not, it actually does work. Let me bring this up a little bit, then I'll bring it down when I'm, because I tend to bring things close to me so I can see it, and y'all can't see what I'm doing. But I did put some Wink of Stella around just the Daffodil Delight and the white. And this is pumpkin pie cardstock that I use for the little box. Super simple, super, super simple. Can be used for any occasion. Very, very easy to make, and I think it's adorable. I love it. Oh, I forgot to put my little, that's okay. I use these little, what are they called? Adhesive back sequins trio. And I just use my blends to color. Oh, I did put them on there. Yeah, I use my blends to color these white ones in pumpkin pie. So, yeah, and just let it dry. And, you know, that's one good thing about the blends. You can take any color of the sequins and color them with your blends. So, I love that, love that, love that. And for the circle, I just got these. These are the deckled circles. I have the deckled rectangles, but on the online exclusives, they had the deckled circles, and look how many of them there are. They're already messed up because they'll be all disheveled and all over the place because I never put them back in order. But yeah, they're really cool. I really like the edges to them. So and look how big that one is. Let me see what size that is. I didn't even measure that. Make sure. I'm sure it'll fit through the cut and emboss machine. Wow, it's almost 6 inches. Wow, that will just barely fit. But how cool is that big circle? I love that. So I'm glad I got these. Very glad I got these. And I might use these I got. These are, just got these too, envelope treat boxes. So I'm anxious to see what this is. I won't use that probably. I want to use something Halloween. But yeah, I've got like at least 25 to make. So I might use these. I might try that and see what they look like. What else was I going to tell y'all? Oh, I was telling you about Call Me Crafty Owl, and I did use her template. You see how she gives dimensions for if you want to just make one card, or she tells you how to cut out a whole sheet, like a 12 by 12, or, you know, to make multiples. And I loved this layout. Now, I had made this this card. The only difference, and she tells you that's just a, you know, that's just an idea, just to give you the dimensions. I actually backed the designer series paper. This is Pretty Peacock, and then I used Lost Lagoon and backed the designer series paper, and then I used my decal circles and put Winter Wishes and stamped the little, where is that stamp set? I've been dying to try it. I haven't tried it for Christmas yet. I'm not sure. This is definitely a wintry, the paper, I don't feel like dragging all that paper out, but it's definitely a nice winter. It could be Christmas. It could definitely be Christmas, but it's definitely a winter magical meadow. I love it. Absolutely love it. Stamps are gorgeous. The dies are gorgeous. Absolutely love it. And at first made, instead of her design had a rectangle, but it doesn't matter. You can use whatever you want as a focal point. So I decided to go with circle, and then I used my little bow it all, and made a cute little double bow out of this beautiful silver trimmed ribbon. And I had made this little, I used this little stamp that I've been dying to use because I've seen so many demonstrators use it and I love it. And then there's dies, these dies right here that are just standalone dies, and put it behind it, and I just loved it. But it was too much for this card. It was way too much, too big and way too much. So I just changed it up and did that, and I love it. I think it's beautiful. I don't know about Christmas, but I do love it, and I happen to love this little focal point. I just kind of left them just like free flowing up there, and I really, really like it. But to me, well, you know, I don't know. This could go either way. This could definitely be a Christmas card. I used the embossing folder on the Pretty Peacock. This was like a 1.5 or something inch piece that I just embossed in the snowflake folder, and I like it. I really, really like it. But I don't know. It could definitely be a Christmas card, but it's really a nice winter card. So made those two, and I was gonna make more, but I got called away for a few days, and boy, I was exhausted last night when I came home. Those girls wore me out. And Amy too. Poor Amy. But anyway, I'll show y'all how to make this cute little box. And like I said, this could be used for any occasion. You know, just change up the papers and there you go. On these, I did put this on the back. I was going to sign it. I haven't put anything back there. I don't know if I am or not. You know, these are just little treat boxes, and I don't know. Maybe I will stamp something on there. I think that is kind of cute. Happy Halloween and that little dog skeleton. I like that. I think it's cute. Creepy, but cute. So I don't know. We'll see. I've got so much to do, but I think it's adorable, and it's super, super simple to make. I ended up with 3 stamp sets. Mainly I used the Bag of Bones, the designer series paper that goes with that, and gosh, is that all I used on this one? Just the designer series paper? Yeah, I did. I didn't use any of the... I had Booty You on the other ones, but I changed this one up with Eek, and that came from Tricks and Treats, Eek. And then the little bats I used from Tricks and Treats. And this little candy corn, I used this little face little jack-o'-lantern face on the candy corn, and I think they're so cute. Absolutely love these 3. They're so super cute, super cute. And this one comes with a punch, so I can't wait to make something that with a little pumpkin punch. That's going to be really cute. And yeah, they're cute. They're very cute, very cute. I don't have enough Stampin' Up Halloween paper. I don't, you know, usually I order more, but I don't know. I messed up with this time. So I'm going to have to use retired or different Halloween paper to finish up all my projects. So, well, I'll show y'all how to do it. It's so simple. You'll love it. Very easy to make. Let me get my score tool out. Okay. This is a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock. I got a mess, as usual. And I did do a lot of the prep, so it wouldn't take too long. And this, like I said, is 6.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. And on the long side, make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. Let's see. I'll make sure y'all can see. I'm sorry if I'm making you sick. Is that okay? Okay. So on the long side, we're going to score at 1.5. And I still forgot the, good grief, wax paper. 1.5, 2.5, 6 1/4, and I'll leave the measurements. 6 1/4 and 7 1/4. That's 1.5, 2.5, 6 1/4, 7 1/4, and then just rotate it, because we're going to do the same thing on both sides. And I think that's the way to go. If you're doing the same measurements on both sides, just flip it around, because this way the middle will always be even, because you could be off, you know. See, this is actually supposed to be 6.5. This is a little bit shy, little tiny bit shy. That I cut it maybe a 1/16 of an inch. So always, that's what I do anyway. Just do it on, you know, flip. I'll show you 1/2 inch. Whoops, look at this. I keep forgetting the wax paper. 1/2 inch, and 1.5. 1.5 on both sides. 1/2 inch and 1.5, and just flip it around and do the same thing. 1/2 inch and 1.5. This way the middle part, you know, the actual box will be even, so that's why I always do it that way. Okay, that's it. That's all the scoring. It's so easy. I like to make these simple little treat box thingies. I really do. Anything 3D and I'm in. Well, that's not mine. That's all right. I'll just use it. It's dirty, but I'll use it. Oh gosh, I forgot to stamp that. Darn it. Shoot. Okay, so let me go ahead and burnish it. Remember, when you're making boxes, really give it a good burnish. You want your sides to be nice and straight. Now, can y'all see what I'm doing? Make sure. Okay, let me just turn this around. Okay. Fold all these up. Some people cut before they burnish. It doesn't. I've done both. I don't think it makes much of a difference. I'm just used to this way. I can see the score line better because I like to remove the score line. So I can always see the score line a lot better this way. See that bumpy part? Okay. So let's just fold these down. Burnish. That's going to be cut away anyway. You won't know I messed up. I hope everybody's been doing okay. I have just been taking care of Amy. Poor thing. And those pups. Oh, Lord, they're a lot of work. Poor Amy. Stupid doctors, I tell you. I get so mad at doctors sometimes. She's pre-diabetic. And they put her on this medicine where you give yourself an injection. And she's lost like 40 pounds. Her numbers are good. And they upped the dose. She already had issues. And boy, did it make her sick. She was like, Mom, I can't get out of bed. Or I was running out of bed to the bathroom. I said, I'll come over. Okay, so you'll see this is the longer rectangle. That's the top that's going to fold over. And the shorter one, that's the bottom. So we'll start at the top. And you see the score line. I'm going to come right as close as I can over here. And I'm going to remove it. And we're going to take off this and this. These two rectangles. We don't need them. I'm just going to take them right off. And just take off as close as you can that score line. Okay? We don't need that at all. Just going to remove it. Even up top. It's just bulky and it shows. Now see, I'm going to come over here to this side because this is going to fold over. I don't want this line to show, so I'm going to come as close as I can and just get rid of that score line. It actually does change the dimensions a little bit because there's my phone. I'm not answering it. It makes the a little bit shorter, you know, because you're actually cutting away a little bit. Not much, you know, to make it like a 1/16 of an inch shorter. Okay, now these two this square and this rectangle, we're going to cut up to the next score line. Again, removing the score line. And I'm going to remove this little outer rectangle. Oh, stop ringing. Who was that? I should have closed my door. It's not Amy. I went to pick her up from school. It was not her calling. Okay, just remove that. Same thing over here. Just cut up and remove that score line to the next score line. Straight as you can. Remove that little outer rectangle right here. And the score line. Although it doesn't really matter over here, but I just do. And then we're going to turn it around. Now down here, we're going to go up to the first score line and we're going to remove this rectangle and that rectangle on both sides. And again, removing the score line. Just get as close as you can and remove this. So simple, y'all. Just like that. She's probably trying to call me, complain about something. Let's just remove that. Okay, and again, same thing. We need to come up, remove this score line. We come up to the next score line. And we're going to remove this little rectangle just like we did over there. We don't need it. Okay. I'm trying to be neat. I was so mad the last one I practiced on, I cut this off. I was like, you idiot. Oh, God, give me another piece of paper. Okay, now let's see. I need to get up here. There's got to be a better way to cut this. Okay, just cut that little tab up and remove this outer little rectangle, just like we did on the other side. Okay, there we go. That's it. Let's see how easy this is, okay? So, oh, one more thing, sorry. Let me just bring this up. We need to wedge this so it folds in nice. It won't be bulky and it just folds in nicer. Just wedge the 4 tabs, that's all. And the only reason I did this, just put it in so I don't accidentally cut that. And it's just easier for me to turn it around and do it this side. Even then I don't get it straight. Okay, let me bring that in. Do the same thing with these 2 tabs, wedge them. There we go. So easy. Okay, one more. That's it. Okay, here's your box. There is your box. That's how it should look. Get rid of this. I should have put on a clean pad. I just got a new one in. You know, y'all don't have to be a demonstrator to buy this. I buy these all the time. They're great. Keeps your, you know, work surface clean, although that's not very clean. I meant to change it. But this is how the box is going to go. These little tabs are going to go in. These are going to come over. Just like that. These are going to go in. This folds over, and there you go. There's your box. Just like that. See how easy? Nothing to it. Absolutely nothing to it. Decorate away. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the... make sure I put it on the right way. Oh, I forgot to round these corners. The big piece up here, round the corners. This is retired, but I don't care. I will always use it. Okay. Just use whatever corner rounder you have. I have several, but this one works the best. Okay, so we've got that done. Now, I remember when you're making this is going to get folded down. So if you have directional paper, make sure it's, it's going to come down like this. So this doesn't matter either way. I think they're bats. They are bats, but it wouldn't matter if they were going, I don't think anyway. Maybe it would to somebody, but to me, I wouldn't care. Not with something like this. But I'm going to go ahead and put this white piece. White cardstock was 3 3/8 by 3 5/8. Okay, 3 3/8 by 3 5/8. The DSP is 3 1/4 by 3 1/2. Okay, 3 3/8 by 3 5/8 by 3 5/8, and then 3 1/4 across and 3 1/2 down. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put this on because it's just easier. It's just easier to do it while it's flat. You can certainly do it. In fact, I did the other one. I kind of forgot and went ahead and did it afterwards, but it is easier to do it while it's down. Okay, line it up as best you can. Make sure I'm in frame. I'm bad about that. I'm sorry. That's fine. This is just a little treat box. You don't have to be so particular. It's cute. And then this piece, this one, the white piece is 3 3/8 by 1 3/8. And the DSP is 3 and... Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. 3 3/8. Is that right? How could that be 3 3/8? What did I do here? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, it sure is. What the heck? 3 3/8 by 1 1/4. Okay, I'm a little mixed up here. Now this is going to get folded up. Let me see how that fits. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, it sure is. Okay, maybe it's a little bit. No, it's fine. It's basically okay. Maybe it's a little more than 1/8 of an inch, but it's fine. I might have messed up there. Hers were a little nuts. I don't want to say sketchy, but she didn't even give measurements for this, and I measured it, and I put it in there, and I said, "Oh, that works." But how could that be the same size? I had to have gone down a little bit. 3 3/8. Let me just check something just to make sure, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. This is 3 1/2. That's why. Okay. Okay. So this is going to get folded up. So if you have directional paper, just, you want it in the same direction. That's all. So just, pull it, push it, pull it up so you know you're in the right direction. Up like that. Although, like I said, it was something like this, it really wouldn't matter. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and just put that on. Leave a tiny, tiny little border, which I'm really getting into now. I used to leave like quarter. Now I'm liking the 1/8 of an inch borders. Whoops, 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 slipping around. The other day it was like grabbing right away, and today I can move it around. I don't know what the heck that is, but whatever. Okay, so that's it that's it. Then we'll decorate this part. So now we have to, or where does the adhesive go? Okay, the adhesive goes right, you see how this is going to come up? I'm going to go ahead and make a little tiny pencil mark. So I know you could use tear and tape, but you want to make sure you bring up the bottom. See, you want to square up the bottom and the side. Make sure those are both even. Just hold it in place. Hold it in place nice and straight. And put a little tiny little mark so I know not to put adhesive above that. Okay? So just bring up this bottom. You want this bottom nice and square too. Just like that. And your top, you don't want it hanging over. You want it right even with these, with the bottom and the side. Okay? Y'all see that? I'm trying to get it as even as I can. I'm gonna have to put it down and hold that in place, and I'm gonna put a little tiny little mark so I know not to go above that with the glue. You could easily use tear and tape. That would be a good way to use it, but I like the wiggle room, so I'm just gonna put the glue right up to that little mark I made. I'm going to go ahead and do it on both sides, I think. These boxes are not meant to last, They're going to rip into them, and that'll be that. And then bring this up nice and tight from the bottom. And nice and straight. Nice and straight. Hold it down from the inside. You want that nice and flat on the bottom and real even on the sides. But that's it. That's how easy it is. And then I'll go in there in a minute with my bone folder. Let me do the same thing over here. I'm going to hold it up so I can get it nice and straight on the bottom and nice and straight on the sides. Just bring it up kind of taut so you get the bottom straight. Oh, what is that? Fuzzies. Yeah, nice and straight. Let me bring that up so I make sure it's straight on the bottom. I want it flat on the bottom. And that's it. That's it. There is your box. How easy is that? Okay. I'm just going to take my bone folder and just go inside there where I, glued it, and just press it down, spread that glue around on both sides. I know y'all can't see this, but that's all I'm doing. Okay. And that'll hold it. There you go. Look at that. See? Cute, cute, cute. And simple, simple, simple. I love it. You could do it with any occasion whatsoever. I forgot to stamp that. I'll show you all how I did my little, I love these. These are so cute, these little candy corns. That's why I picked this mix for this particular box. I said that's too cute. Well, I didn't pick it. Actually, I saw a demonstrator do it, and she used just plain old candy corns. It wasn't my idea. I'm copying her. Okay, I just want to show you all how I do this, so you'll know, like if you have something like this. See, I'm going to put the Daffodil, this is Pumpkin Pie, this is Daffodil Delight, and the little top is white, okay? And I used the, what did I want? I think I'm just going to do Eek. Just some little, and this I can't wait to use. This is so simple, this little bag. It's so cute. I'm just going to use Eek. Let me get a lid, and because this is, photopolymer, I do use a foam mat. And I'm going to get this kind of straight on my grid paper. That's another reason I like this pad, and it lasts forever. Although I'm actually going to turn it sideways. Because this one, yeah, I kind of put it straight. I didn't have a whole lot of room for my little candy corns. So I think I'm going to, oh Lord, memento. Every time I open this up, although this is a brand new one, hopefully I won't get it everywhere. I am terrible with this stuff. Make sure I got it inked up good. It is for a brand new one, it feels kind of dry, but you know, when I start re-inking it, that's where I get into problems, and it goes everywhere. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, Eek. That looks like it's inked up good. And I'm gonna come up this way. I think that's kind of cute. And just hold it down. And this was like a 2-inch circle. So if you don't have the deckled circles with this, you know, this little jagged edge, just basically a 2-inch circle. Eek. That's not good. You know what? It's fine. It'll do. It's not perfect. What the heck? I don't want to have to cut another one now. Can I turn it over? No, it's not. What happened there? Well, yeah, the other one did it too. Okay. All right, it's not stamped perfectly, but see how it's got that little, whatever. We're using it. I'm not, you know, I'm not overly concerned with these. Let me put this back. And I think I want those little bats. I think they're cute. Just make sure they are flying in the right direction. Make sure that's inked up. I kind of twist it a little bit and do this and look at it and make sure it's totally inked up. And I'm gonna just go like look at this. I made a spot, so I got to get right over there. I do it every time. Try to cover that up. Hold it down. I like to hold it down for a little bit. Get it nice and dark. I put a little pressure on it, not a whole lot, but just some pressure, and straight up. There you go. Oops, I hit the camera. Well, see, I still didn't fill that in, but yeah, again, I'm not overly concerned about these. These are one and dones. Nobody's gonna keep these, and that's fine with me. Let me put this away before I lose it. Where does it go? Did it come from here? Yeah. Yeah, this little bag is too cute. I can't wait to use that. It's really, really cute. Okay, so, and then with, oh, what am I doing? I need the little face. Where's the little face? Oh, here it is. From Pig of the Patch. I want that little Halloween jack-o'-lantern face on my little candy corn. So the way I do that, where's the little face? Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Where's the face? Nothing's missing. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Here we go. Hold on, let me get that in the middle. I just have better control. Whoop. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this down first so I know where to put that little face. Is that inked up? Yeah. And I'm just gonna come up maybe 1/8 of an inch higher because it has to have that little white cap on it. So I'm just gonna line it up maybe just slightly above the Daffodil Delight piece I die cut. And these I'll tell y'all just 1 second. I can't do two things at one time. Just hold it down, get it nice and dark. There we go. Cute, cute, cute. These dies came from, let me remember, Tricks and Treats. Super cute. You cut out the pumpkin pie one, then you cut out the Daffodil Delight, and then the white, or whatever color you want. You want them different colors, color them different colors. That's cute too. Okay. It's real cute. I've actually seen that. Yeah. Oh, that came from Pick of the Patch, that little stamp. Okay, so let me put this together. Super easy. Should use my tweezers. It's much easier. Don't put too much glue. It will ooze. Oh, I better cover that Memento black up. And just get it on there. Cover that up. Nice and straight. Can y'all see that? Just like that. And the little white top. And you can always tell, oh, I'm glad that black's on the back of that one. I'll be cutting out another one. Good. Whatever happened, whatever. It's on the back. And that just goes right on top. Look how cute that is. Oh, God. And with the candy corn, that's just too darn cute. Let me move it over just a little bit. There we go. A little bit of glue on there. I just wanted to show y'all how I did it. Super cute. Super easy. Super cute. Okay, where's the needle? Oh, good Lord. Let me cover this up before I do something stupid. Like stick my finger in it. Or sticks, something falls into it. That's usually what happens. Okay, well, thank goodness I have my, do I not have, I lost all my, this is absolutely ridiculous the way I am. Oh, good Lord. No, you know what, never mind. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this on the front. I'll find it in a minute. Just like that. I'm going to put it in the middle. And then I'm going to put him, I think I'm just going to glue him down. I think that is adorable. And then I'll glue this one over this way. And especially with the candy corn candy. Oh, God. I love cute little stuff like this. And I need a dimensional. And I'm going to, not that one. Where's my dimensionals? Of course, I don't know where anything is. Here they are. I need one dimensional. I'll put that on the bottom and pop this one up. Here we go. Oh, God. What do y'all think? Is that too cute or what? And then I'll take my little things I colored. And where do I want this? Let's see. Let me put one there. I always like one on the sentiment for some reason. Actually, I'm going to do two. Oh, that's a bubble. Too much glue. Way too much. Way too much. Darn, I hate when I do that. Okay, let me cover up that big blob of glue with that one. That one. I'll put one here. Pumpkin pie, I colored it in. You can color the any of them in any color you want, especially the white ones and the real light ones. You can color them any color you want with the blends. Just let it dry. It takes just a minute to dry. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to take some twine, because I will never do another Velcro again. And I'll put glue on the back of this just to hold it. But first I'm going to put it on because I don't, you know, I waste a ton of, because I'm always afraid I've got too little and I won't be able to tie the bow. Now let me see. Line it up so it's nice and straight. And I think I'm going to come, hold on. Oh, good grief. It's too curly. Let me get these sides even. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think I want to come underneath this one. Yeah. And bring it over like this to the side. Make sure it's nice and straight all the way around. And I'm going to use my reversible tweezers. It just helps me. It's like a third hand. Keep that knot nice and tight. Hopefully. And tie a little bow. That's it. You're done. Take that off. I love those. This comes with the embossing folder. There's like a tray and a brush and this and the little embossing buddy. I use that a lot when I emboss. In fact, I use it all the time. That's a little loose. That is loose. That's not tight enough. Shoot. Let me do it again. It's not tight enough. It's gonna fall right off. Actually, I'm gonna put some glue on the back to keep it in place, because it's hard to do even with the tweezers, because you need like a third hand to keep it nice and tight. Let me come out a little bit. There we go. I'm just trying to keep everything straight and tie a bow at the same time. Easier said than done. Let me see if I can get that tight. There we go. Maybe, maybe, maybe. And just tie a bow. I mean, you could just tie a knot. You don't have to, you know, you really could. I just thought about that. You could just tie a knot. It just needs something. Get rid of those. To keep it closed. Otherwise, it's gonna flap open. And I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I did with the other one. I just took some glue just to keep it. I just put a thin line of glue, because you can glue twine, just to keep it on the box so it doesn't fall off. And I can always get rid of that glue. Actually, I put a little too much, but that will keep it on the box. You don't have to. I just didn't want it to flop off. Can't even tell. And there you go. There's your little box. Why didn't I put my candy in? Oh, good grief. And I'll fiddle around with the bow. Well, that is not a good bow at all. Good grief. Oh. See, my fingers just don't, and this came off even with glue. I want this underneath so it kind of hopefully stays. Now, hopefully I can tie another bow since I've cut the stupid strings. Let me see if I can't do this again. Oh, Lord. It's it's tricky, I'll tell you that. Especially since I cut the tails off. Oh, Lord. I'm never going to get this tight enough. Okay, y'all get the idea. I'll work on that. Just put your little bow. I want it to go a little bit underneath there. I don't have the patience to fiddle around with that right now, but I'm just gonna put a little bow there, or a knot, one or the other, just to keep it closed. Just keep the little lid from flopping. That's it, and it won't come off. Now it's glued down back there, so it won't come off. And you just tie it. You know, that's all it needs, just to be tied. This is a one and done thing. You know what's happening after they get their candy. Toss right in the garbage, so don't worry about it. But there you go, y'all. There's your quick and easy little candy corn box. I think it's adorable, super easy, fun to make, a lot of fun to make. And I hope y'all enjoyed that, and I will see you soon. Y'all have a wonderful day. And again, Sharon, honey, thank you so much, and I'm so sorry. So I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.